So what is it really like to live in San Miguel de Allende, Mexico? Well, today we're going to continue our series, and in today's episode, the focus is going to be on the Unidad Deportiva. I'm going to give you a tour of that. But along the way, I'm going to show you some real estate and some other things I think you might find helpful or interesting. So let's get started. Okay, we're starting at the southern end of San Miguel by the La Comer. And if you have not seen episode 1, check that out. You'll get a good idea of what's around this intersection. We're heading south. We're going to be going about 3/4 of a mile before we get to the Unidad Deportiva. There are people waiting right here in front of the Toyota dealership. They're waiting for the regional buses that take you to Celaya. So you do not want to get on a bus right here in front of the Toyota dealership unless you want to go to Celaya. And you can take the bus to Celaya. My understanding is the bus will stop by the Home Depot, and you can cross the street and go to Costco. But I've also been told if you take the bus that says directo, which means direct, so you don't have to go through the other towns. Quicker way to get there. I have not done it. Just keep that in mind. All right, this first condo development we're going to swing by here. It's called Barrio Santo, and it's a small community. Very small condo community, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1 carport space, unfurnished, for $369,000. They do have a shuttle. Now, I don't know why it's so expensive compared to the condos I showed you in episode 4 and the ones I'm going to show you here shortly. I'm not going to go in there because they won't let me, but I'll get a peek of what it looks like in there. Huh. So, hola, buenos dias. No, I'm not going in, just driving around. You know, maybe with the price being so high, it's really nice. I don't know. This neighborhood we're seeing right in front of us, this is the La Lijona neighborhood, and if you've seen episode 4, if not, go back and watch it. I'll show you condos and homes in this section, and as we travel up this road, the whole La Lijona neighborhood will be on our left. This next stop is Boom Fitness. It's the largest, most extensive gym in San Miguel. A lot of equipment, free weights. Second floor has exercise machines. These little windows off to the right is a spin classroom. Currently it's 700 pesos, which is about $40 a month. And the only negative about this place is the locker rooms do have showers, but there is no airflow. And I mean zero, zip, nada, none. No airflow whatsoever. No exhaust fans, no fans inside. So it gets kind of stuffy in there. Don't know about the women's restroom, locker room, but if I owned this place, I would find some kind of way to put fans in the locker room or exhaust fans or something. But there's another good gym in the San Antonio neighborhood, which I will discuss when we do that tour. Well, right across the street, that condo development right there, that's the Villas de Cypresses. The very expensive one that I mentioned about midway through episode 4, just to give you some perspective. And I would not buy a condo right there because you're too close to the highway here. You're going to get truck noise, loud motorcycles, etc. Just my 2 cents. This building here on the right is a dentist office. And this building here on the right is, I think it's a security company, like alarms and cameras and that kind of stuff. And then next to it's a gas station. I do want to point out, though, right across the street here is a large nursery. It's a large nursery. They have, well, this bus going by is a local, not the local, it's the regional bus, the Celaya. But this nursery has a lot of plants and trees along, even along the side, down on the side and behind it. You can't see it. You can't see it from here, but very extensive nursery. Right here is the intersection, Avenue Paseo Real, and right down the street is the La Lijona neighborhood where I started my video. So right down the street, there's Noxo right there. There's a bus stop right over here if you live back in this neighborhood. Right here down the right, I'm not going to go down here, but this is the entrance to, I think it's called the Malakine or Queen Golf Club. Homes and a golf course in there. Where this lady's right here, this is a tamale stand. Bus 6 will stop there. But there's the bus stop for the Unidad Deportiva is coming up. I'll show you how to get there. This condo development is called La Candessa. There's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I think it's unfurnished for $273,000. There's actually a house in here, a 4-bedroom, 4.5-bath house. Has a rooftop terrace, $350,000. Right next to La Candessa here is a restaurant. Has no name on the building. Has no name on the building, no number. I'll put the name up on the screen, but been there once, had pizza, was not impressed. you live in this neighborhood, then maybe they have other things, pastas, I'm sure they do, but if you're in this area, you want to check it out maybe. This metal building off to our left here is part of or adjacent to the Unidad Deportiva. I'm sure they have, I think, rodeos or bullfighting or something. I never really see it used. I hear music sometimes, but never seen it in action. But you're getting close to Unidad Deportiva, so your bus stop is going to be coming up here shortly. This development here right across from the Unidad Deportiva, La Serena Residential. There's quite a few for sale in here. Maybe it's a large complex. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Going to range about $210,000, $215,000. There's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath furnished for $260,000. 3-bedroom, 2-bath unfurnished for $270,000. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, $290,000. There's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath unfurnished with a rooftop terrace for $350,000. There's a couple also for rent in here. There's a couple 2-bedroom, 2-baths fully furnished between $900 and $950. There's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath fully furnished for $1,775. There's also another 3-bedroom, 3-bath fully furnished with a rooftop deck for $1,600 a month. Okay, right here at where this lady's coming walking is the entrance to the Los Frailes neighborhood. The bus stop is right here at the base of this walkway. Some things I want to show you here at the top of the walkway, and then we'll start our Unidad Deportiva tour. Right down here, there's a light, about a couple hundred yards. That road will take you into a neighborhood called La Parroquia, which is these white buildings you see over here. I'm going to do a tour of that. There's a couple older condo complexes. That's a very affordable option. I looked at a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, brand new home for about $150,000. So you can get a brand new home for $135,000 to $165,000. I will reserve my comments for that neighborhood when I do that video. I chose not to buy there, but it's an affordable option. This little building right here, castle looking as some kind of a event center. It's no longer, or currently not in operation. Also down about a quarter mile, there's another yellow bridge just like this one we're on. And just to the right of that is the Don Pedro, the largest hardware store like Home Depot in San Miguel. Before we start the tour, I want to show you just how to get back. The bus stop is right here underneath the bridge. Right here. Any bus that says Centro. Mostly be bus 6. It's a bus called La Parroquia that does go in that La Parroquia neighborhood I mentioned briefly. very simple. Most of the buses in San Miguel are purple and white. There's a couple that are white and blue. I just saw one that was white with a little bit of red, but they're all the same size. Again, the majority are going to be purple and white. Over here is a parking lot for the car. There's the oficina, which means office in Spanish. Hello.
Not many people today.
Not many people? Oh, well. Good people, okay. Over here is a boxing training thing. Boxing thing. I heard from somebody a while back that it's very affordable, and the guy that teaches is like a really, really good boxer. I don't know anything about boxing, but if you're interested, check it out. There's also a gym in here. Probably very affordable. Don't know anything about it. I do know the boxing gym and the regular gym close about mid-morning, and I think they reopen in the evening, so they're not open all day. El Baños, as I mentioned in my previous videos, hate repeating it, but I'm going to because I think it's important. Public bathrooms are about 5 pesos. For 3 extra pesos, you get toilet paper. But they give you enough toilet paper for 1 wipe. So always bring some extra toilet paper in your purse or backpack. This right here is the rodeo arena we passed by previously. This is Unidad Deportiva. These condos all over here, those are part of the La Leona neighborhood. If you go back and watch episode 4, those are some of the first condos that I covered in that episode. That's kind of where we're on the southern end. This is the pickleball courts. Not very crowded today. Yesterday was packed. Not crowded today. Courts 1, 2, and 3 are on this side. Beginners are generally over here. Beginners to about 3.5. You can play anywhere you want. We have open play, paddle stack right here. This is courts 4, 5, and 6. Generally on this side, again, it's open play. You can play where you want to play, but generally on this side, you're about 3 to 3.5s. Court 6 back there is the more advanced players, 3.75 to about 4.25. I don't spend much time over there because I'm about a 3.5. I get my ass kicked on court 6. This is a jogging track, walking track. Not crowded today, but it does get a lot of use. A lot of locals come here, just expats, and they have tournament. They have races and stuff. It's got like a squishy surface. I don't know what to call it squishy, but it's a soft-sided surface, not one of those hard-packed jogging tracks. Hey, Nestor. These are the good players. Oh.
Say hi to the camera.
Say hello.
Hi. Hola.
This is court 3. Court 3 on Saturday mornings from 8:30 to 10:30 are free lessons. If you're new to pickleball, you do not have to bring your paddles. They have paddles you can use. Don't need to sign up, just show up. The other thing I'll mention about pickleball here is if you're coming here and you bring your pickleball paddle, your airport may allow you to put it in your carry-on. However, when you leave, if you leave the Querétaro airport, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot put it in your carry-on. They will confiscate it. You have to check your bags. I do not know about the Leon airport or the Mexico City airport some people use. Mexico City is about 4 hours away. I have traveled to Mexico City. Of course, soccer field over here. This huge building back here, I don't know what that is. No idea. Of course, they've got this like exercise machines, equipment, more soccer fields. You know what that is? Of course, children's playground area. They have sometimes community events here. Band tournaments or competition or soccer tournaments, other community events. I usually don't venture over here much, but forever actually, except for this video. A little stand, I guess you can buy some stuff here. When there's big events here, they'll have a lot more vendors selling stuff. Waffles. There's a covered basketball area here. I do know that some mornings they have aerobics, music, and there's people out here jumping around doing aerobics. I do not know anything about how to sign up or the costs or anything of the sort. Another basketball hoop, soccer field. Getting close to the end of the video. Hang in there. I want to show you the tennis courts. Looks like there's another basketball hoop. So it looks like there's 4 tennis courts. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tennis courts. Do not know anything about signing up or classes or anything about that. I wanted to point that out to you. If you come to San Miguel, you have no excuse to stay unfit. Between the gyms, pickleball, no excuse to not stay in shape. Think about pickleball. If you're not familiar with pickleball, there's a couple guys I play with. They're 82 years old, and one is just as good as me. There's another couple that comes, Snowbirds from Pennsylvania. She's 81, I think he's 78. Great shape. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it informative or useful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends that might be interested in San Miguel. Please subscribe if you'd like to. I will see you in the next video.